The story that I will be discussing today will be about suicide. So, if you know anyone who's having thoughts of suicide, please contact the Suicide Crisis Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Well, this story happened in Los Angeles with law enforcement, with Sheriff Department employees. The law enforcement officials found 4 Los Angeles County Sheriff Department employees dead on Monday and Tuesday, and it was officially described as unrelated suicides, according to multiple reports. The deaths include 1 retired Los Angeles Sheriff Department member and 3 current members over a 24-hour period, and this is all according to KTLA News. The first 3 victims were discovered on Monday, with the first victim being found dead at around 10:30 a.m. in Valencia, California. And the second death was discovered at 12:53 p.m. in Lancaster, California. And a third death was reported at 5:40 p.m. in Stevenson Ranch. Detectives responded to the 4th victim on Tuesday at around 7:30 a.m. in the city of Pomona, California. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Robert Luna said the deaths rocked law enforcement officers across the state. And he said they are stunned to learn of these deaths, and it has sent shockwaves of emotions throughout the department. And they are trying to cope with the loss of not just 1, but 4 of their beloved friends and 1 retired member of their department family. Luna said this in an email statement on an outlet. 2 of the victims from Monday were identified by the Los Angeles Times. One was a 25-year career veteran, Commander Darren Harris, and a retired Sergeant, Greg Hovland. And they said, during these trying times, it is important for personal, regardless of rank or position, to check on the well-being of their colleagues and friends, which was stated by Luna. He says, I have our deepest concerns for their employees and their well-being because of the work stress and the lack of support for their employees and their personal lives. The Los Angeles Sheriff Department has not disclosed the identity of the other 2 officers at this moment. A retired Santa Monica police officer told Fox News 11 in Los Angeles that the string of suicides, which authorities do not believe are related, comes as law enforcement has generally struggled to deal with depression that often stems from the difficulty of the job and other factors, which we definitely can understand that, because when we have people in our family that are suffering from depression, what do we say? Boy, going on with that. You ain't depressed. You just need to pull up your bootstraps. And you can imagine that they probably go through the same thing. And she went on to say that there are so many officers with addiction problems to pain meds and alcohol and everything else. She said, you name it. All different types of drugs, and they having family issues and just issues of the job. Is stressful. And the reason I brought this story to you people is to say this: that doesn't matter what uniform you wear, whether you're an officer, whether you're a warehouse worker, whether you're a truck driver, whatever your occupation is, still doesn't negate the fact that you're a human being and that you can struggle from things such as depression and stress, and it could possibly make you want to think about suicide, and that they do have help out there. So we have to look at that as human beings. Look at people as human beings. Yeah, they're officers or whatnot, but they're still human beings at the end of the day, and they're just like you. We all bleed and die the same. We all have stresses in our lives the same. And we all need a support. We all need an outlet. We need somebody to talk to. And that's why, much respect to the Suicide Crisis Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255. So if anybody out there is dealing with any form of depression and suicidal thoughts, call their number. You know what I'm saying? At least it won't hurt to give a try to see what they're talking about. Maybe they could say something to you to make you not want to commit suicide, you know? And this thing is real, people, and it's real for everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Your children, that's why we have to talk to our children, talk to our loved ones, and see what mind state they're in. Are they in a depressive mind state? Are they thinking that everything is so bad that they'd rather not be here? See, that's what we have to think about at times. Are you in a mental mind state where you don't want to be here no more and you're thinking about doing harm to yourself? And we have to watch out for those things, because we know this depression, suicide demon is running rampant across the world, and it's destroying the lives of our loved ones and ourselves as well, if you're one of those people. Because this everyday life thing that we live is a battle. But we do have to focus in and not think about hurt or harm to ourselves. I'm definitely going to say that. And I just wanted to bring this to you and give my praises to the families of these officers that lost their life as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still all human beings, and nobody wants their loved ones to lose their life. And I don't want nobody's loved ones to lose their life or them themselves, you know. But I felt that this was a good story to talk about, because they are in law enforcement, and it's just to let us know it doesn't matter about the uniform you wear. It doesn't matter about the title you hold. You still could be subject to depression, to high stress levels, or even to suicide. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star child, I never see the sunshine like this. I never